Catherine, Princess of Wales, may have completed her cancer treatment, but the royal family is still watchful of her well-being over the weekend. The future King and Queen are back in the spotlight, and not afraid of some PDA, and couldn't stop touching each other during a sweet interaction. William vowed to look after his wife, who is currently undergoing preventative chemotherapy after being diagnosed with an undisclosed form of cancer earlier this year. In a few steps it took to leave the car and greet the host, it was almost possible to lose count of the affectionate touch, rituals, and glances exchanged between them. They looked compelled to keep touching each other in behavior you often normally see from couples newly in love. At one point, William put an arm around Catherine's back, which she reciprocated by leaning back closer to him and putting a hand around his waist, suggesting mutual support and affection. Although he is not known for expressing his emotions that way, it is connected to what he said about being a brutal year. The Wells weren't the only ones engaging in some PDA during the royal family's festivities honoring veterans. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, the wife of William's uncle Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh, showed her support for her sisters with a maternal pet on the back. It was a small gesture of affection that also could have signaled well done to the princess as she reached another milestone in the royal return. Here's more on that and what a couple of lip-reading experts observed the women talking about after they took their places on the balcony. Professional lip readers Nicola Hickling and Killy Harris decoded the two royal ladies chatting about while they were standing together and noted that Prince William's beard was the topic of their conversation. Sophie asked Catherine, "You like a beard?" to which the princess replied, "I find it quite rousing, Sophie. Then save you all better now," as they both laughed. However, Harris wasn't in agreement, as she saw the Princess of Wales answer a bit differently. Harris told that Catherine responded to Sophie's question by saying that Prince William's beard is never quite rounded, as opposed to "I find it quite rousing." We do know that not everyone in the Wales family approved of William's beard initially. In fact, Princess Charlotte disliked it so much that she burst into tears the first time she saw her dad with facial hair. In an interview during his trip to South Africa, William revealed that his daughter cried when she first saw it, which prompted him to go back to a clean shave for a while. When the prince was asked if the family liked his new look, he responded, "Well, Charlotte didn't like it at first. I got floods of tears, so I had to shave it off." The Prince of Wales then explained that he decided to bring it back and had a talk with his daughter to see if she could finally accept it, despite 2024 being the hardest year in Prince William's life. He and the Princess of Wales are focused on supporting each other as well as keeping kindness at the heart of everything they do. It's something Catherine has previously said. The Coots strive to teach their 3 children, and I'm also going to throw empathy in there as well, because I really care about what I do. William said, "It helps impact people's lives, and I think we could do with some more empathetic leadership around the world. And that's what I'm trying to bring." That's what Catherine's trying to bring as well. These comments come as 2 new polls voted the Wales is the kindest members of the royal family. Behind the scenes, there are countless letters, messages, visits, phone calls that nobody knows about. But even in the toughest of years, this focus on helping each other does not stop. A close source tells us a friend of the couple adds, "Empathy and compassion are so important to the Prince and Princess of Wales. They're incredibly kind people who really care about the work they do." Meanwhile, those who have been on the receiving end of the couple's benevolent jest, including private acts of kindness that happened behind the scenes, tell us how much it meant to them.